for Bedtime Stories with Grandma. Today we're going to read Pete the Cat books. You might have seen the first Pete the Cat book. These are not the first ones. These are different ones. But you were going to like them. Here is Pete the Cat Saves Christmas. Are we ready? Let's do it. You don't even have to wait till Christmas to enjoy this one. Pete the Cat Saves Christmas. 'Twas the day before Christmas Well, we better start that again. 'Twas the day before Christmas, and Santa was ill. In the cold winter winds, he had caught a bad chill. Would Christmas be canceled? Will it come to that? Never, cried Santa. Let's call Pete the Cat. Santa asked Pete to deliver the toys to all the good girls and all the good boys. I'll do it, said Pete, and although I am small, at Christmas we give, so I'll give it my all. Give it your all, give it your all, at Christmas we give, so give it your all. Road trip, cried Pete. First stop, the North Pole. The reindeer were waiting to give Pete a tow, so he packed up the presents and told them to go. Then the minibus flew just like in a movie. Pete the Cat cried, "This is totally groovy." I can do it, said Pete, and although I am small, at Christmas we give, so I'll give it my all. Give it your all, give it your all. At Christmas we give, so I give it my all. All the children were sleeping, all snug in their beds. Pete and his reindeer appeared overhead. Straight down the chimney Pete flew in a dash, then back to his minibus, quick in a flash. Each time he delivered a holiday gifts, he crossed a name written on Santa's list. Santa's list was so big and Pete felt so small, but at Christmas we give, so he gave it his all. Give it your all, give it your all. At Christmas we give, so give it your all. At the very last minute, they reached the last house. Pete dashed in and out, just as quiet as a mouse. Then right at the break of the new Christmas day, Pete and his reindeer were flying away. Santa was dressed in his red coat and hat and cried, "Hip, hip, hooray for our friend Pete the Cat." I did it, said Pete, and although I am small, in the spirit of Christmas, I gave it my all. Give it your all, give it your all. At Christmas we give, so give it your all. The end. We like Pete the Cat as he likes to sing and has good rhythm, doesn't he? So here's another one about Pete the Cat. Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Pete doesn't like bedtime. How about you? That sleep is important. Let's see what he finds out. He and his minibus, huh? Pete and the gang had a great day. They'd been down at the beach. Surf and sun and tons of fun. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. Pete had an idea. Hey, how about a sleepover? More time for tons of fun. Groovy. Pete's place, let's go! The party was far out, but they knew they couldn't stay up all night. The gang decided it was time to say good night. Whoops. Those corners got ripped. Sorry about that. On went the pajamas and out went the light. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete was just about to catch some Z's when clap, clap, clap. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Grumpy Toad. I don't want to go to bed. I want to clap instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Time to sleep. Pete tried again to catch some Z's when rat-a-tat-tat. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I want to jam instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Time to sleep. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes to catch some Z's. And when he heard munch, 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 Pete had a hunch. It was alligator. He was always up for eating. What could Pete do? All that clapping, rat-a-tat-tatting, and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. That means he was sad. Pete had a groovy idea. He got out his favorite bedtime story. Then he started to read, first to himself and then to the gang. Pete noticed it was finally quiet. No more clapping. No more rat-a-tat-tatting. No more munching. They all settled down. No one made a sound. Pete yawned and turned off the light. Good night. Sleep tight. Time to catch some Z's. Tomorrow was another day for surfing sun and tons of fun. The end of Pete the Cat.